It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout.
Listen, at this point, the end of the first half, you're trying to generate some points. First downs are the most important thing. So a really good job there converting on that third. I love the decision by the quarterback. You kind of wonder, though, are they going to want to be a bit more aggressive and maybe start taking some more shots and attack?
The quick out. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Back to pass. Under fire.
How nice is it in this offense to have your...
Makes a grab and room to run. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. And the Sooners come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He wants to throw it again. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Man, that's a killer. Second and inches, you want to take a shot and make a big play, but now it turns a third down situation that could have been really good to a third and long, and this offense now has to execute at a high level.
Hang on, Swoopy, the Buckeye crowd alive on third down. Back to throw, it's Mateer. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the...
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive.
Safeties are in the back, and they have so much ground to cover. You see them. They can go sideline to sideline. Great job reading the quarterback's eyes, breaking on the football, going, making the big turnover.
This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Say it. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And now on second down for this offense. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Timeout signal for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Here's Sayin to throw. Got him downfield. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. The Buckeyes are in the hurry-up. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Unloads it left. Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the first down.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the bill. They are throwing. They're trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
Sayin back to the air. Lets it fly deep downfield. To the end zone, and it's picked off. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Trying to get behind the defense. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. Buckeyes will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here come the Sooners, ready to go on offense. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is...
Looking for a big play. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
This offense is done being patient. They're down on the scoreboard here. Now, early in their first possession in the third quarter, they're being aggressive. They're taking shots. They're trusting their playmakers outside to get it done. That time, the defense, really nice job forcing the incompletion. They were ready for it. This offense, though, they need to stay aggressive.
Got room at the 35. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And that's a welcome sight for this offense, man. They really struggled to run the football in the first half. And I promise you, at halftime, in the locker room, first drive, guys, we got to come out, own the line of scrimmage, get the run game going, and that's exactly how they start this half.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. To the air. It's Mateer. Pressure coming. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Then the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping two hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. A QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Throwing, say it. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hip.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
And he can't grab the bullet pass on third down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Might be changing the route. Saying to throw for it on 4th. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while.
That is just a play you have got to be able to come up with. They don't get bigger than that. 4th down, you've got to make the catch. Whether it's a perfect throw or whether it's off of your body, you're good enough and you're athletic enough to haul that play in. You've got to make the play for your quarterback and your offense to keep that drive alive, and he's not able to come up with it.
What a weapon these wide receiver screens can be. Not only do you get a convoy blocking, you get dynamic running.
When you do this and you show me the threat of throwing this wide receiver screen, it makes me play defense differently. It makes me have more guys out wide, which opens the box inside. So I think it's really smart for coordinators and offenses to continually throw these screens to playmakers.
The Sooners moving quickly to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're...
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
They tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket. He comes away with the sack.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Dropping back, it's Mateer. Going over the top. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
fourth down. They're taking to the air. Blasted as he lets it go. It's incomplete. A fourth down stop and the turnover on downs.
You know, offensively in that situation, fourth down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. The Buckeyes come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Looking for room, it's Jackson. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Here's Julian Sayin to throw. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. It'll be 3rd and long. Sayin from the gun on 3rd down. Makes the grab. He's out. It's at the 26-yard line. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. The Buckeyes are flying down the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. There's some room. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, on that run, he shows you why he's so dynamic. He's got all the tools in the toolbox to hit the home run, David, and they're going to stay patient with him. They know they're not going to score a touchdown every single time they give it to him, but he is that guy that can break the game wide open for this offense. Expect more from him.
Yeah, and then once you start giving it to him, you create that balance on offense. Then you can play action and suck those linebackers up. So it's only going to help this offense make it more two-dimensional as opposed to one. Get the running game going, and then it opens up the pass.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. To the air, it's Mateer. Stepping to the right. The throw. It's complete to the right. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
This is why he's the quarterback leading his team, because he can do things like that, the unscripted stuff, and buy time, scramble outside the pocket, complete the pass down the field. Just so hard to stop as opposed to a guy that just stands in the pocket and you know exactly where he's going to be every single play.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. He can't wait for this game to be over.
In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Breaks into the open. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the ball will bounce out of bounds on the fumble. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. To the air on 1st down. Looking left. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's brought down, but this interception, a